Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite video. In tonight's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the week 5 challenges that have actually just been leaked in Fortnite. So these are the challenges that will be appearing for next week. Of course, week 4 challenges were just released earlier today. So check those ones out if you guys want to already. And of course, I make videos on the leaked challenges every single week. So we're talking about next week with week 5. If you guys could smack a like on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. Let's go for 1,000 likes. I would appreciate if we would hit that. I know that these videos usually, people watch them over time as the challenges are released and as it's upcoming to the date of the release of the next week's challenges. But anyway, drop a like. Let's go for 1,000. Subscribe if you guys are new, and let's talk about this. So there's 7 challenges, of course, and the challenges this season I'm noted as saying that they are pretty easy, even though a couple of them have been kind of hard, especially the staged ones using specific weapons and stuff like that. And I definitely do think that they are ramping up and getting a little bit harder in this game, but when it comes down to it, the challenges still are probably a little bit easier than Season 5, although we don't have the treasure maps anymore, which were super easy in previous seasons. Now, disclaimer right here, because I'm making this video on Thursday night and the challenges don't come out till next Thursday morning, basically I have to warn you guys that they can change, and these challenges are data mined and found in the files, so these are real in the files of Epic Games right now in Fortnite, but the fact is these challenges can be changed or altered at any time up until the release. At least that's what's happened in the past, because of course Fortnite and Epic Games could change their mind and say, you know, one of these challenges we don't think it fits, we might swap this one out. So if when these challenges are actually released, if 1 or 2 of them are different, that is why, because Epic Games can decide to make any changes they want up until the last minute pretty much. So we'll start off with the 3 free challenges which are available for everyone, even if you don't have the battle pass. The first one is to record a speed of 25 or more on different radar signs. Now these are at the racetracks around the map. Of course you want to get your speed up over 25. They added the new racetrack by Junk Junction, and this sort of goes in line with the fact that there is the new Quad Crusher, basically a new vehicle in the game. And then of course you still have shopping carts and ATKs. I think probably to complete this one you probably need an ATK. I mean, I don't know if a 25 or more, I don't know if that's 25 miles an hour, if you can get the shopping cart to go that fast on the racetrack. Probably the ATK or the Quad Rusher will be needed for that one. And of course that will be a challenge to sort of hype up. Whenever there's new stuff in the game, usually the challenges of the next week go with that to just keep the hype going and keep the momentum going. And that's what we have here with the, of course, the Quad Crusher. So record a speed of 25 or more on different radar signs, 0 out of 5. So you're going to have to do that 5 times at 5 different radar signs. They might all be on that track. I think probably it's going to be combined with the different racetracks on the map. Next is going to be the next free challenge, which is to jump through flaming hoops with a shopping cart or ATK. And I think this one might be altered a little bit. Now, of course, we did have this challenge last season to jump through the flaming hoops. And the reason why I think this might be changed is because, number one, we already saw this challenge last season. And usually when they bring back old challenges, such as there was the Search the Gnomes and then there was the Search Hungry Gnomes, they change it up a little bit. And I think that this will be changed due to the description being jump through flaming hoops with a shopping cart or ATK, but it doesn't say anything about the Quad Crusher, which is probably because they really haven't updated the name of this challenge or the files yet, because they have updated the weekly challenges, but they haven't fine-tuned it, I guess you could say. And I think that this challenge, while it may remain the same, and it might have to do with jumping through those flames, either they're going to change this challenge, they're going to change the locations of the fires, or just change it to the fact that you could use a Quad Crusher as well, because I don't see the reason for having only shopping carts and ATKs work for this and not the Quad Crusher when that is the new thing they're trying to promote. Anyway, next challenge here might be the easiest challenge we've ever had, and it's kind of comedy how they classify challenges as hard. Maybe this one will, they'll change the amount and make it a little bit harder when it's released, but it says to deal damage with tactical shotguns to opponents. Hard, and this is worth 10 battle stars, and you think, okay, deal damage with attack, it's probably around 1,000 or something for a hard challenge. 200 damage. All you have to deal is 200 damage with attack. If you kill someone that's at full health and full shield, boom, that's challenge done. And that's what I mean by the challenges being so easy this season. So I'm not sure if they'll change the amount of this or something. I think that's probably what they'll do, because this just seems too damn easy. Maybe they'll make it so you have to do 500 or 1,000 damage, but doing damage with a tactical shotgun is super duper easy. Go tilt the towers, grab attack, get some shield, and just go ham to your heart's desire. I'm absolutely doing big damage with that. Next is going to be the 4 battle pass challenges for the paid battle pass. This is how the challenges have worked for this season and last. The first one is to eliminate an opponent from closer than 5 5 meters away, and you have to do this twice. So that is very, very close. 5 meters away, of course, is like literally you got to be pretty much in the same box as them, or I mean a little bit farther from than that, I guess you could say, but you got to be really close to the enemy. This one won't be too hard. What I recommend for this challenge is probably whenever you have someone boxed up and you just run in there and spray with the SMG, that could work, or of course the double barrel grapple, although both of those were nerfed this season, going on the big patch update 6.0, which basically ended season 5, season 6 coming out, and that sort of, or not even really ended season 5. I think season 5 had already ended, but it was the patch to put out season 6. They nerfed the double barrel by like 20 or 30 damage on each shot, which was huge, and then they brought the grapple gun down from 15 to 10, but that would still, whenever I think about killing someone at close range, that's probably the easiest way to do it. Next is a challenge worth 5 battle stars, which is to deal damage with SMGs to opponent, 500 damage. This is another one that I think this one will come just naturally, especially with how I like to play this game. Sure, it's not as rampant of an SMG meta as it is as it used to be like start and mid of season 5, but using SMGs are still important in this game, and they're still great finishing weapons, especially with the theory about like, you know, the blue and green SMG being better than the P90, which I have been carrying them over the P90 in certain situations myself, but still trying to figure out there's strengths and weaknesses to both. You guys should check out my SMG versus P90 video for that one, but that's basically it. 500 damage with SMGs, this is why it doesn't really make sense. With attack, a hard challenge was 200 damage, but a non-hard challenge is 500 with the SMG, maybe just because it's a different weapon class, but that one should be pretty easy. Next is a hard challenge, which is to get 2 minigun eliminations. Yes, this one is actually kind of hard, because getting eliminations with miniguns, because of the delay when you're using that weapon, the minigun is probably the worst finishing weapon, because when you pick a finishing weapon, it's sort of a quick transition, you know, you want to go like heavy shotgun, quickly switch into an SMG or P90, or switch into a SCAR to finish them off, and the minigun, of course, has that huge delay. Get 2 kills with the minigun. What I would recommend is probably just get whenever you run into like a noob or a more casual beginner, you know, or not as advanced of a builder, get them weak with your shotgun or with your AR, and then pull out that minigun, baby, and just hold it down and spray people down. You really can't outbuild that. It's one of the most annoying guns to go up against, and you got to eliminate people with that. You got to remember, it's not just about getting the actual damage done, it's about getting that elimination with that. Next challenge is a hard challenge as well, and a lot of the challenges this week have to do with doing damage with different guns, which is honestly a theme for this season. I guess because they took away the Search 7 chest, they took away the treasure map, they had to add in more filler challenges, which I guess is what I would call them. Some people may love these ones, but they are kind of easy. This one is to deal damage with a standard pistols to opponents, hard. It's worth 10 battle stars again, and it says you have to deal 200 damage as of right now, unless this is updated or altered, with standard pistols. Now, what does standard pistols mean? I don't think we've ever had that lingo. Usually it's just deal damage with pistols, and I would always recommend the dual pistols or the silenced pistol, because those are the best ones. But because this says standard, I believe you have to use the single unsilenced pistol. If I'm thinking about it, that seems to be the standard one, and I think that's what they're trying to get you to use for this one, and deal 200 damage. This is one that you're not going to complete naturally, because pretty much the only time you'll see me getting a kill with that standard pistol or using that standard pistol is off of the spawn, if that's all I was able to pick up. So this is one that, like I say, some challenges are natural. You can just naturally play, and they'll completion will happen, like dealing damage with SMGs or TAC shotguns, because those are normal in most people's rotations. Standard pistol is not a normal item to hold. You know, you don't go into a ninja stream and he's just holding a bunch of standard pistols, because those weapons are kind of, I mean, it's a pistol. They're booty cheeks, right? But they're made for like early game and stuff like that, because you need weapons like that, and deal damage with the standard pistol. My tip for this one, maybe go into like Disco Domination or like 50v50 or something, where you run into a lot of people that probably don't have shield, don't have Disco Domination. People don't really have mats, they don't really have shield, they kind of have low ammo, and if you're able to find a pistol, you can get that 200 damage done in probably just a couple of minutes. That's what I'd recommend as far as that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I wanted to let you guys know and teach you guys about all of the week 5 challenges which are leaked. It's amazing to me that we just started week 4, so we're almost 1 week away from being halfway through this season already, which is incredible. Like, time just seems to fly, dude. And time flies when you're having fun, and I'm still having fun with Fortnite. I think Fortnite's a great game. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 4 lately, but still getting my games in on Fortnite and enjoying it. And they also updated it, had a huge update with the settings and stuff. I know a lot of people are requesting a settings video from me, and it's coming out this weekend. So you guys can look for a settings video from me this weekend. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and yeah, thanks for all the support as always. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.